Hey yo guys, busy explore back with another one. So today we're gonna do some Afro house. So I'm gonna show you the simplest approach. It may not be the best, but then you're gonna get the whole idea of what's going on. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my kick. Ne. And another thing which I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set the tempo to 120, and then I'm gonna plot my kick. So now my kick sound like this. So I know I realize that if my kick is sounding like this and while I'm making Afro tech, it's just complicating life because I don't get the whole thing of what's going on, what to do next. So what I do, which is gonna be our intro, and then I'm gonna put a parameter EQ here, and then I'm gonna use 20 hertz plus 18 hertz card, or you can use this one, the 40 hertz card, and then you just manipulate this value. So I'm just gonna create an automation clip here, and then I have an automation clip. So I want to cut this thing. That's how I want it, and then I'm gonna copy this value, and then I'm gonna paste it here. So now I have, this is our start, you see. And then the next thing which you're gonna need for sure, it's a shaker. You need to have shakers. You can use the piano shakers. I think I have a couple of shakers here. Let me check. So I'm looking for a couple of shakers that I have here. So I'm gonna use this one. So the piano shakers, you just use the piano shakers, and I'm just gonna adjust the time so it fits this block. And then now this is what I have. You see, now we can hear like it's giving the Afro tech vibe because we cut off that thing. And then now what I want to do next is, so you need 3 pianos. The first piano will be straight, and then you're gonna have the second piano, which it's gonna be our build up, and then we're gonna have the last piano, which is gonna be the final one, which will be the one with the sources. So we're gonna start with the first piano, so which I'm gonna create it here, because I don't want to put a lot of automations and so forth. So now I just want you to get the idea on how we can create this. So just gonna choose my piano on Nexus, and then here, then I'm gonna look for the soft piano, and then I'm gonna switch off these two because I want these. And then now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plot here. So let me transpose it. So this is what I have, you see. So how it's going to work is, now I'm gonna create my piano here, but at the end of the day, we're gonna split it into those 3 parts. This is just my piano. You see, we're just gonna keep it simple like that. And then now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add more layers to these so it sounds more solid. see, and then I'm gonna duplicate it, and then gonna play it here. Now I'm gonna add more spices this side. You see, this is our piano, which is the third one, and then I'm gonna copy it and then put it in our the third block, which is this block. You see, this one, and then now we need to do the second one. The second one, how it works is, what we want to do is we want to get rid of this and gonna get rid of, so I'm just gonna make this thing small and then get rid of this, and then I'm gonna stretch this to here, then stretch this to here, and then I'm gonna duplicate this. This is our second piano. Then I'm gonna copy this, and then now we're gonna do our first piano. And then on our first piano, what we do is the straight one, as I said. So just gonna get rid of everything here, and then we just want this thing to be straight, just like that. You see? So this is the sequence. Let me play it for you, and then from here you're gonna add more spices and then try and layer it in the nice way. You see? See, then we can have the same thing here. I want you guys to get the whole idea. Let me just have an effect here. You see? So that's the order. So we just have these three pianos. Let me save, because I'm not sure if load shedding will do the things. Let me call it Afro House. This one, Afro House. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is, you need that one long string which gonna give that nice thing, more like in house where they use but then we're gonna look for something in this pad. We just want that long string, and then I'm just gonna put it in a separate layer. I know I don't plot the way I used to, because I felt like it's easy in Afrotech if you just do things in separate layers, because it speed up the process. Reduce the volume. See. Okay, and then now we have these, and then now the next thing which you need to do is now to create those automation clip. To create those automation clip, the first sound that you need, you can use the GMS. The GMS will simplify life. I don't want to lie to you, so it will just make everything easy for you. So I'm gonna apply the swing. So look what the swing does. If I'm gonna play it without the swing. Listen. If I move the swing, let me look for another sound. Yeah, at least this one you can hear. Listen. You see the swing keep like do. If you don't have the swing, just do. You see, so just applying the swing, so I can have some kind of do, so it gives that Afrotech texture. And then I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna, you see, I'm plotting it here, and then after I'm sending these to piano roll. so automatically it will do the shifting of the stuff. You see they have different size, so that thing, it does the thing for me automatically. Then I'm just gonna extend it to 9. Then I'm gonna put it to the right key. The good thing with our GMS, you can mess up with the cutout to get. You see, you can mess around with the cutout. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put the cutout to 0, and I'm gonna create an automation clip here. So now it gives me the freedom to play around with it. So now I can do something like create an automation clip here, just like. See. You see, like it gives me that freedom to create, to mess up with the cutout. You see? You see what we have? Already have this nice thing, and then you just mess around and play around with the cutouts. The second thing which you can do, you can copy the same GMS thing, which is do, and then you're just gonna clone the sound and then look for a different sound which will be playing the same. Just checking. And another thing what you can do, you can mess around with these OSC to see. So you get that thing, or just look for the sound that you want. I thought it was frozen. I like this one. And then what you can do, another thing, you can do the sterilize and then the voices. Okay, I like it like this. And then now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create an automation clip, and then I'm gonna put it at 0, and then create the automation clip. And then now what I want to do with this sound, I don't want it to be exactly the same as that one, but what I can do is I can copy this and then go to one of the piano, and then I'm gonna paste it here. So I want to use this piano as reference, so I'm gonna be able to shift it to where I want, because now it's just here at the top. So what I can do is I'm just gonna move it down, because I don't want everything, so I can get rid of this other part. So now I can mess around by, let me move it down. Okay, I think here it's fine. And then now I can move things up like this. You see? See, I'm just moving things up, down, up, down. Then I can get rid of this, I think, and then I can just duplicate this, duplicate this, and then now I can take it back and then put it and then paste it here, and then after then I can put it here. Just gonna give it some space. Okay, then put it here. So now if I play it, gonna let me move it up. Then we can mess around with that value now. You see, like what we get. Guys, it's just like it's about automation clip. I don't wanna lie. You see, like, then you can mess around with it again. So since now they're fighting, so it sounds weird, so I can filter one. So I just want to paste the value, so I can filter one just like that. So while the other one is rising. You see what we have already have these. So this is literally how they make Afrotech, and then the only thing which you need now is the bass. Let me show you how you do the bass for Afrotech. So we're gonna go to our first sound, because each and every of these sounds is gonna have its own bass. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click this, and then from here I'm gonna look for a bass. Okay, then I'm gonna select. Okay, I'm gonna stick to this one. So now what you need, just need to do something like dugu 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 dugu, something like that. So what I do, I plot this thing as reference, and then I stretch this, and then I select 1/4 steps, and then I'm gonna have this. So I'm gonna put one here, and then I'm gonna leave these two at the end, and then I'm gonna plot here, and then remove this. So now I can put this thing on my bass and then move it to my bass, which is here. So listen, let me start. See, you see what we have? So you see, this is what we have, and then we're gonna do the same thing, copy these, the same bass, and then put it here on the second thing, and then here also we're gonna do the same bass, and then you see. Also here we're gonna do the same thing with the bass. And then now here we can have our drums. So as you can see, like the drums was the last thing. I just plotted this thing, and then now I'm sure that okay, everything is fine and I'm happy with everything. And then now I can put my drums here. So with the drums, just keep them simple, like do 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 do. I don't know, something like that. See, and then we just do the same thing. Then see, and then you can add things like vocals.
Hey,
No, got it.
Things like, because it's Afro house. See, then I'm just gonna pitch it down. See. And then I'm gonna add more sauce on the drums, things like head. And then the other thing, since we had this first shaker, so you can have the second shaker which will give it the boost, be like, okay, now there's a change. And then also we need to make a change to our kick, because now our kick is still the same, like doop, doop, doop. So, sorry. And then I'm gonna put the shaker here, and then I'm gonna make it fit the block, and then select 75 to 150, so it will adjust the tempo. And then now we have this. And then I'm just gonna adjust now our kick. This is our kick, so I'm gonna copy the value and then stretch this to the end. Then I'm gonna create the automation clip up until here and then paste the value, so it's in the same line. And then from here I'm gonna create another point and then just move it down. It needs to be here, because oh, it starts here, so it needs to be here. Then I'm gonna paste the value, then do this, because here that's where it's about to start, and then you can just create the curve to be. Then now if I play this here, you see. You can add things like effects, which they also help. When I add the reverb to the effect, more reverb, so it doesn't stop fast. Hear the kick, we are about, it's like it's about, so it's saying we're about to start. You see? guess that's it. I guess that's it. So guys, yeah, I just wanted to show you like how to create Afro tech. This is like the simplest way. I know people they have a complicated way where they have a lot of stuff, but then if you wanna get started with Afro tech and have it the simpler way, I guess this is how you can do it. You just need the three part. The first part, and then the build up, and then the final part where everything is playing. So, and you saw how I chop this thing, and I only have two automation clips, and already this thing it sounds fire, so it's dope. So yeah, that's it. Danko.